Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mascoma Valley Regional High School for tonight's volleyball competition between the visiting Cardinals of Stevens High School and your very own Mascoma Royals. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to take a few minutes to recognize the senior athletes with us today. These young people have made a tremendous contribution to their team in school, and we applaud them for their dedication. We'd first like to recognize the seniors from the visiting Stevens High School. Those being recognized, please come to the scores table for a small gift. Bear with me here, guys. Thought I had it. I must have fell out. Oh, no. Oh, it must have fell out. All right, so what we're going to do, I know we have 4 young ladies over here. I apologize. It looks like it has fallen out of my clipboard. One at a time, if you could go to the gentleman and receive a 5. Okay, so yeah, if you ladies could go there and get a carnation. I apologize. I did have the names here, but they did fall out of my clipboard. So go ahead, one at a time. Oh, it's right here? Oh, thank you very much. Look at that, right on. All right, we'll do this right. Number 23, Emma Anderson. Number 13, Lakin Becker. Number 30, Autumn Renee Bragg. Number 28, Natalie Goss. Number 26, Anna Shepard. Number 21, Alexis Corliss. And number 24, Matizia Van Gilder. All right, so now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to honor our Mascoma Valley Regional High School senior athletes. These students have made their team, school, and communities proud through their commitment to their team. They did not, however, make it to this point on their own. The seniors would like to take this time to say thank you to those who have helped along the way, especially these past 4 years. First, Abigail Anderson would like to thank her parents, Tamara and Reed Anderson. Again, you go right up and see that's Tamara from Coach. Next we have Isabel Schneider. Would like to thank her parents, Sarah and Stephen Schneider, and her grandparents, Carol. Yeah, we'd like to thank her grandparents, the Orrs. Next we have Jaden Bates. We'd like to thank her parents, Mike Bates and Tracy Gino. Next up we have Ella Schindlinger. I'd like to thank Deb and David Schindlinger, Bruce Shin, Sue Shin, Deb Schindler, Dave Schindler, and Opal Schindlinger. Next up we have Tori Paulette. I'd like to thank our parents Penny and Tim. Next up, Allie Newby. We'd like to thank Tom and her parents Tom and Jen. Next up I have Lucille Ivy. We'd like to thank her parents Scott Ivy, Nikki DeSalt, Rosie Ivy, and her extended family Heather Bryce. And now, Aubrey May. I'd like to thank our parents, Penny and Kenny May, and would also like to thank Christian. Ladies and gentlemen, I know this is a little bit different. We're doing it the first game of the year. But again, if we all could, from wherever we are, socially distanced, through the live stream, wherever you may be, let's do a round of applause for our senior volleyball athletes here for 2020. And while we're all standing, would everyone please, if you have not yet, please rise. Remove your caps if you are wearing one for the playing of our national anthem. right, let's have a great game, ladies. Here we go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome inside Mascoma Valley Regional High School here in Canaan, New Hampshire, inside Edward P. Kehoe Gymnasium. Hello, everyone. I'm Eric Spalding. Welcome you in to our coverage on the Granite State Sports Network as we get set for an NHIAA Division III volleyball matchup that sees the Mascoma Royals face off against the Stephen Cardinals here on senior night. So we're just about ready for the first game to get underway. Of course, a lot of seniors on both sides for these teams. Looking at Stevens, the majority of their roster, of course, built up of seniors, 5 of them. Emma Anderson, number 23. Lakin Becker, number 13. Autumn Renee Bragg, number 30. Natalie Goss, number 28. And Anna Shepard, number 26. All seniors for the Cardinals. For the Royals, number 3, Jaden Bates. Number 5, Abigail Anderson. Number 6, Audrey May, the captain. And then, of course, Lucille Ivey, number 8. Number 9, Isabel Schneider. And then Ella Schindlinger, number 14, are the seniors that make up this Royals team as we are about to get underway. And just figuring the last things out here with the officials. And we are ready to get underway. So it'll be the Cardinals serving first here. And with the serve, it's going to be Anna Shepard, the senior for the Cardinals, getting us underway. And it's a nice first serve, dealt with by the Royals. It was difficult, but they were able to make it happen. And sent back over again, and done well there. Number 23, Emma Anderson, another senior, scoring the first point for the Stevens Cardinals team. And another strong serve there from Shepard. Royals able to return that one. And Shepard able to get it over the net, but not able to really angle it anywhere dangerous as the Royals send it right back over. And that's a nice job there by Jaden Bates to get a point for the Royals. So seniors putting in work early for both of these teams. Serving force, it is going to be the captain for the Royals, Cardigan Lupus. And the junior able to come up with a great serve in her first attempt to give the Royals a 2-1 lead here in the first game. It's a good second attempt too, and that just sneaks in. So a great couple of serves here from Lupus. And the captain able to give her team a 3-1 lead. And the Cardinals able to return that one so far. So Lupus can't get 3 straight aces. As again, the Cardinals able to return. And just a bit of a miscommunication there between Abigail Anderson and her teammates. And that'll be a point for the Cardinals. Going back to serve now for Stevens will be the junior Corliss. As her team trails by 1, 3-2. And it's a nice job by the Royals to return that. And it's Lupus with the set, and then Bates sending it back over. It's good communication there by the Royals. Lupus just couldn't quite get the accuracy on that one. And another point for the Cardinals. Corliss again with the serve. And it is a great shot there from Abigail Anderson. And so it'll be Jaden Bates, the senior, to serve for the first time. And able to deal with it so far, the Cardinals. They send this one back over. It's difficult to deal with. And it's a great return. It was the senior Schindlinger there getting the point for her team. And it's a 5-3 lead here in the first for the Royals. It's a powerful serve there and cannot be dealt with from the Cardinals. So an ace for Jaden Bates. And the Royals have been able to do that pretty effectively here early with Bates and Lupus both having a pair of aces. And a bit of an off-speed shot there from Autumn Renee Bragg. And that gets the Cardinals back on the board. They trail 6-4 here early. It's a strong serve there by Goss. Royals able to send it back over. And Bates can't quite deal with that one, needing some help. And she gets it as Schindlinger again able to earn a point for this Royals team. Now it's Atlas Schindlinger with the serve. Able to get some power on that one. It's going to be difficult for Lupus, but she's able to get it over. Good job there by Schindlinger. And just a little bit of miscommunication again from the Royals, and that's another point for the Cardinals. Bragg with the serve. Lupus gets it over. Anderson able to get it over for the Cardinals. And that is a good strike there from May. A good rally here so far. The Cardinals will send it back over, but that's a great block. Combination there of Abigail Anderson and Audrey May putting up a wall for the Cardinals, who could not get past. And back to serve now is Anderson. 8-5 is the advantage for the Royals. And a miss hit there from Anderson, and a point for the Cardinals. Just the officials sorting out a substitution. Back to serve Emma Anderson for the Cardinals. They trail by 2. And it's a low-driven serve. Able to deal with it are the Royals, and it's back over. And just a bit of a mishit there by Mariah David, and within one is this Stevens Cardinals team. They're trying to maintain the momentum is Anderson. With a strong serve. Bates able to deal with it. David just can't quite send it over, and Just like that, we are all tied up at 8. So back and forth we go. Cardinals trying to take the lead for the first time. Bates able to deal with it. May just too much on that one. And now the Royals trail 9-8 after it's been a good run here for the Cardinals. And with that losing of the lead, Coach Ramaj takes a timeout. And just like that, we'll take a timeout too. On the other side, we'll have the rest of Game 1 action for you here on the Granite State Sports Network. Back here inside Edward P. Kehoe Gymnasium in Canaan, New Hampshire, as Game 1 is underway. It's the guest Stevens Cardinals up 9-8 over this home team in the Mascoma Royals. And still with the serve is this Cardinals team. It's Emma Anderson, who's been on a good run here with a few strong serves in a row. And it's another good one. And that's going to be difficult to deal with. Lupus sends it back over. And it's the Cardinals' turn. Lupus again, able to split the difference between that Cardinals team and get her team back tied up. So it's Mariah David back to serve now. For the Royals ended that run from the Stevens Cardinals. It's a low serve there, just can't get it quite over the net. It was strong, but it just wasn't quite enough there for Mariah David, so Cardinals back with the lead 10-9. And it is Lakin Becker to serve now. And Lupus will send it back over. And it's a good job there by Shepard. Just couldn't deal with it, was Ella Schillinger. And now a 2-point lead for the Cardinals. Anderson there to Lupus. Jaden Bates sends it over. And too much to deal with for the Cardinals, and Bates gets the Royals back on the board. Back to serve now will be Audrey May. So Royals still trail by 1, 10-11. And that's a strong serve there from May, and too much to deal with as Anderson and Goss can't figure that one out. So back to serve again. Now all tied up at 11 is Audrey May. And another powerful serve, but too low again. As Van Gilder check out for Autumn Renee Bragg. Back to serve for the Cardinals is Anna Shepard. It's a deep serve there. David to Lupus, and then Schindler can't quite get it over, so it's back up to a 2-point lead for this Cardinals team. 13-11 is their lead over the Royals. Lupus able to dig that one out. Schindler sends it back over. And that will be long from Anna Shepard. So back within 1 is this Royals team as we go back and forth here in the first game. Lupus will serve. Strong suit of hers here early, and again showing it off as She earns another point, and now tied up at 13 are the Royals and the Cardinals here in game one. And another accurate serve there is maybe not what she intended, but it worked out. Able to return this one from Lucas are the Cardinals. She'll set up Jaden Bates, and it's going to be difficult to deal with, and it'll be too much as Brad couldn't quite set a teammate up there. And now back up to a 2-point lead is this Royals team as we're really going back and forth here. Another good serve. Much better dealing with it with this Cardinals team this time, but it's a great job at the net there from Ella Schillinger. And now a 16-13 lead here in set number one. And it is a powerful serve and an ace from Lupus. She is on fire tonight. And can't argue with the timeout here from the Cardinals, so we'll step aside yet again, be back in under a minute. You're watching the Granite State Sports Network. And we're back here. Again, Royals up 17-13. Another strong serve from Lucas. And Cardinals able to end the run. Who's now back to serve is Alexis Corliss. So a good timeout there from the Cardinals as they come out of it and able to end the run. Lupus. Ellinger just can't quite get the right strike on that one, and that'll go under the net, and that'll be a point for the Cardinals. They trail 17-15. David. Now Lupus, and a bit of a miscommunication there as it looked like Abigail Anderson wasn't ready for that one. Corliss, and can't quite find the mark. So back with Jaden Bates to serve for the Royals as they have a 2-point lead, 18-16. So we're coming down the stretch of set number one. And a great serve there as it just gets over the net and finds its way bouncing off Lakin Becker's knee. And a great show between Lupus and Bates. Their serves here tonight. Corliss. And a great job dealing with that one is Anna Shepard as Jaden Bates can't corral that one. So still within two is this Cardinals team, with Goss back to serve. Lupus. David getting it over. Goss. Ellinger and doing a great job there. And Schindlinger gets that one over. She's been great at the net tonight. And Elena Schindlinger will now serve with her Royals team up 20-17. And able to deal with that one is Shepard. If the Cardinals get this one back over. And Lupus can't quite set up Anderson there. So it's 20-18. As Bragg is back to serve for the Cardinals. Schindlinger. Lupus now. David can't quite get that one over as it's a bit of a miss hit. Now a 1-point game. The Cardinals trying to get back in the lead. And a good serve as Schindlinger can't quite find a teammate. And so tied again, 20-20. And just a little too high there as it had been working out for Bragg before. Just a little too much on that one. Anderson back to serve for the Royals. They have a 21-20 lead. And good work at the net there from the Royals. That has been a strength for them here early. Schindlinger to Lupus. And a good shot there from May. But the Cardinals are able to deal with it. Again, it's May. And that time Goss can't quite find the court. So it's a 22-20 lead. And set number one here for the home team in the Royals. Anderson can't quite find the lines there as that is just outside. Now with a 22-21 deficit for the Cardinals, it's Emma Anderson back to serve. And that'll be too low. So it's 23-21 now. With the Royals in front. And it's Mariah David, the junior, with the serve. It's a good deep serve there and a bit of a miscommunication as Anna Shepard Stockton couldn't quite locate the ball there. So 24-21. Royals trying to close out set number one. And before they can, the Cardinals will take a timeout, and so will we, with the conclusion of set number one here between the Royals and the Cardinals. Coming up next, you're watching the Granite State Sports Network. Royals Athletic Boosters is a volunteer-run, community-based nonprofit organization that supports Mascoma school-based sports teams, encourages community pride and school spirit, and acknowledges student-athletes with a scholarship program for graduating seniors. Connect with them on Facebook and Twitter for the latest news and updates and to become an individual, family, or business member. Royals fans, don't forget your Mascoma gear. Check out the new items available in the online store. Open for orders until September 24. Items shipped directly to your home. More info and the online store link can be found at www.facebook.com/Royals Athletic Boosters. Mariah David trying to close this one out for the Royals in set number one. And it's a strong serve. Anderson able to deal with it as Shepard sends it over. May and Lupus for the Royals able to deal with that one. David has to dig it out, and that one won't get over as that just wasn't quite enough there on it from Abigail Anderson. So surviving so far in set number one are the Cardinals, and it's Lakin Becker to serve again. And with that, the Royals able to take set number 1, and it was a back and forth set. So the Royals take it 25-22, and set number 2 action right around the corner. You're watching the Granite State Sports Network. That's true, you don't have your... So back here ahead of set number 2 as the Royals took the first one 25-22. And before this one, talking to head coach Ramage of the Royals, speaking of his 2 captains, Audrey May and Cardigan Lupus, they put together a poster for their whole team, just going over what they expect from each of them individually and of the team, and what the coach expects from them. He was very proud of the work they put in putting that post together and what the 2 captains expect from their teammates. And the 2 of them were able to lead the Royals to a victory in set number 1. As Lupus, with a number of aces, back to serve yet again. And just organizing the rotation here are the officials, trying to just make sure everything is right. And just about underway. But again, Coach Ramage, proud of his 2 captains here and just excited for sports to be back. Just a good showing there from the Royals in that first set, especially with 3 new players in their starting 6. They did a great job working together, showing off some good teamwork. As, again, just trying to maintain the rotation correctly are the officials. And we are ready to get underway. So Lupus again to get set number 2 started, and it's a little bit too low there. So first point in set number 2 goes to the Cardinals. And back to serve is Bragg. David and Schindlinger. David again able to think that one out. It's May to Anderson, who can't get that one to go backwards, so an early 2-0 lead for the Cardinals. Bragg to serve again. And a smart job there from Mariah David, leaving that one as it was out of play. So now back to serve is Jaden Bates for the Royals. Number of aces for her as well in that first set, and can't return it are the Cardinals, as Natalie Goss couldn't quite get the distance. So it is all tied up 2-2 here in set number 2. And a good hard serve there, and Goss able to get it over. Once again, it's great net play from Anderson, setting this one back for the Cardinals, who can't return it. Now a 3-2 lead for the Royals. And Lake and Becker can't get the right location on that one. So Bates will maintain serving as the Royals look to go on a run here with a 4-2 lead over the Cardinals. And Bragg able to get this one over. Lupus, great effort there, but David can't quite get the follow-up, so Cardinals back with their serve. It'll be Emma Anderson as Van Gilder checks in for Bragg. David, Lupus, and can't get the location she was looking for is Lupus, so another point for the Cardinals. Now tied 4-4 with Anderson set to get the serve off again. It's a driven serve. That was great from Anderson. Audrey May can't deal with that. So a 5-4 lead for the Cardinals. Bates, Lupus, and Anderson can't quite get the elevation required. So a 2-point lead, 6-4 for the Cardinals. So they're trying to take set number 2. Bates, David, Lupus trying to get it over, but can't quite get the distance. So going on a run of their own, this Stevens Cardinals team. Now up 7-4. And a great serve there as David can't deal with it. Now up by 4. And an early timeout from head coach Eric Ramage. We'll take a quick break here on the Granite State Sports Network. You're watching varsity volleyball action here inside Edward P. Kehoe Gymnasium. ADW Builders has served the Upper Valley for the last 20 years with custom homes, renovations, kitchens, and more. For all your building needs, give them a call at 603-381-8641 or 603-304-9797. Back here out of the timeout. As the Royals are going to try to put an end to this run from the Cardinals. They now lead 8-4. So a strong serve there from Anderson. And Becker can't quite find the court. So it'll be 8-5 Cardinals lead. With Ella Schindlinger to serve. As Jenna Bean will check in for Abigail Anderson. So number 7 in for the first time here today. So a deep serve there from Schindlinger. And Lakin Becker can't quite get that one over. So back within 2 is this Royals team. Another good serve there. Able to dig that one out, though, is Van Gilder. And then a great job at the net again from this Royals team. It's really been an advantage for them through the first 2 sets. So trailing just by the 1 point, 8-7 are the Royals. Schindlinger to serve again. Not as much heat on this serve. And a good return there from Goss. And May able to get it back over for the Royals. And can't quite deal with that one is on a Shepard. So we are back tied up 8-8 as Schindlinger taking her team on a run. Anderson can't quite deal with that one. It was going to be a difficult shot at that. So coming back from the 8-4 deficit now to lead 9-8 is this Mascoma Royals team. And Ella Schindlinger to serve yet again. Can't get the accuracy on that one, but it was a good run for the Royals. So tied up now 9-9 with Becker back to serve for the Cardinals. And it's going to be number 4, Lindsay Cook, the sophomore, getting some action here for the Royals. She shoves in for Schindlinger. And Becker couldn't get the serve in bounds, so to serve for the first time now for the Royals is going to be Jenna Bean, the junior. Getting her first bit of action here tonight with a 10-9 lead for the Royals. And couldn't get that one up and over. So now 10-10. We go back and forth with Van Gilder to check out for Autumn Renee Bragg. With Anna Shepard back to serve for the Cardinals. And that is a good serve, able to dig that one out. Are the Royals, though. And that is a great shot there up close by Natalie Goss. And it's the Cardinals back in the lead, 11-10. Shepard serving that one right at Cook. Mariah David able to get it over for the Royals. And Goss again showing off the offense at the net. And there's a 12-10 lead for the Cardinals. They try to tie it at 1 set apiece. And that one won't have the height, so Mariah David back to serve for the Royals as they trail 12-11. And it is a nice serve there from Mariah David with the ace. And just a difficult angle to play. So that went right in between Bragg and Anderson on the right edge of the court. And Bragg just having to get this one over, but it's well played in between three separate Royals as Lucas, Cook, and David couldn't sort it out. So a 13-12 lead for the Cardinals, as Corliss will go back to serve. David, Cook, May, and almost hit the roof, but it goes back over, and then Cook can't deal with the rebuttal from the Cardinals. So back with the 2-point lead, 14-12 is the Stevens team. And Schindlinger checks back into this one for Cook. Corliss to serve. Schindlinger deals with it. Lupus can't quite get that one to fall, but that won't matter as a second return from the Royals sees them back with their serve now, just down 14-13. And it'll be Audrey May, the senior, with the serve. Of course, Audrey May, one of the two captains here for the Royals. And a difficult serve to deal with, as Anderson can't keep that in play. So another tie here as we go back and forth in set number 2 between this Royals and Cardinals teams. A driven serve there that Bragg can't get the handle on. And back in the lead go the Royals. So again, back and forth we go here in set number 2. As Audrey May putting a couple of good serves together. And again, driven well there by May. Goss able to get it over. It's a diving effort there from David to keep it in play, and it is successful. The Cardinals have to deal with it now. Bragg, Lupus, and Schindlinger can't quite deal with it. It looked like a bit of a miscommunication there between David and Lupus. Led to the points there for the Cardinals as we are tied up at 15 all. Both teams playing well here tonight. That's a great serve there that David can't quite deal with. Did a good job digging it out, but couldn't keep it in play. So Goss will serve again, now with a 1-point lead, 16-15. David. Now Lupus, Schindlinger. I'm going to get it in bounds, as Anderson will give it back to Goss. May will deal with that one for the Royals, and it'll split all the Cardinals in the vicinity to find a point there for the Royals. And Lupus, who's been known to get a couple aces when it's her turn to serve, will be back there again for the Royals. And dealt with that time by Corliss. Goss will send it back over. Lupus. And Bates couldn't keep that one in, so it'll be a quick turn there for Lupus, and it'll be back with the Cardinals for Bragg to serve. So they lead 17-16. David. And can't quite get that over the line there from Jenna Bean. So a 2-point lead, 18-16, as we head down the stretch of this set number 2. Bates, Lupus, Schindlinger. Good return there from the Royals. And David will dig that one out. Lupus to set. Bates with a great strike there, and that is a well done couple of passes from the Royals leading to points. So they're back within one, 18-17. Would be Bates back to serve. Another skillful senior here on this Royals team. And Bates can't get the accuracy required there. As Van Gilder will check in for Bragg yet again. So 19-17 lead here for the Cardinals. They trail 1-0, trying to even it up here with set number 2. The strong serve there that David's able to deal with, but only for the moment, as Audrey May is unable to check that one down. So it's a 3-point lead for the Cardinals. Emma Anderson with the serve. She's been great from there at times tonight. It's another good serve. Royals able to deal with it though. Corliss, Goss, back over as David, now Lupus, and Sindlinger put a little too much on that one. So it's 21-17. Cardinals looking to finish strong here in set number 2. And a great serve there from Emma Anderson. And creeping closer and closer here to a set 2 victory, as that'll be a timeout from the Royals. We'll be right back with the conclusion of set number 2. You're watching the Granite State Sport Network. Back live inside Edward P. Kehoe Gymnasium, as the Cardinals like to close this one out. Anderson with the serve, can't get that one done, and back within 4. This Royals team trying to claw back into set number 2. And it was 22 was the score for the Cardinals in set number 1. Already past that and looking to close it out with a 23-18 lead, as Schindlinger couldn't effectively serve there. Slakenbecker back for the Cardinals. David to Lupus. May will get it over. Goss now, Corliss. Back to Goss. Now it's Dean who can't get it over, and 24-18 now for the Cardinals. Just 1 point away of tying it up. And unfortunate serve there from Lakin Dean, and now with a small chance for the comeback to the Royals. They trail by 5. It's Bean. It's a good serve there. Corliss back to Goss, and Goss with authority, like she did most of that second set, getting the win there in set number 2 for the Cardinals. We are tied up here at 1 apiece, and we'll be right back with set number 3. You're watching the Granite State Sports Network. And back here with set number 3 action, as it was a strong performance from the Cardinals in set number 2, getting that 25-19 win there, making up for the 25-22 Royals win in set number 1. So really back and forth here early, as it'll be Anna Shepard for the Cardinals to lead off set number 3. And it's a good serve and an early point. And Jaden Bates couldn't quite deal with that one. Another good serve. And on the board. Oh, spoke too soon. The officials will give that one to the Cardinals. So 2-0 is the lead, with Anna Shepard still with the serve. And a mistake there from Shepard. So Lupus has been strong through the first 2, and another great serve there. And another ace from Cardigan Lupus. So all tied up here at 2 early. Anderson back to Goss, and a great job by Goss, who remains dominant from up close. It was the winning strike in set number 2 from Goss that got the 25-19 win. With Anderson back to serve. Been the strongest from that spot from the Cardinals here tonight. They take a 4-2 lead. May, a great dig there from Lupus, but it's a little too high there on the effort. It was the Royals, so a 5-2 lead for the Cardinals. And a little low and outside there from Anderson. It'll be Bates with the serve. Bates, another senior looking to make an impact here tonight. And it's a great serve there as Bragg can't deal with it. And back with his one is this Royals team, trying to bounce back from that set 2 loss. And it's a difficult set there from Lakin Becker. That leads to the point for the Royals. A good serve there. Becker able to deal with this one much better as Goss can't track down the pass from Corliss. And Bates. And again, targeting Becker here early. And it's a 2-point lead for the Royals. Another good serve there and right at Becker yet again as Bates has found the stroke here with an 8-5 lead for the Royals. So the senior, number 3, Bates, putting in some great work. And another phenomenal serve here from the Royals, and it's another ace. It's been back and forth between Lupus and Bates for who's been serving the best, and that'll be a timeout here early in set number 3 for the Cardinals. We'll be right back here on the Granite State Sports Network. Dude, I should have just gotten a 5-hour. Just be wired. Turn your dreams into an address. With more than 30 years of experience in the real estate business, Vanessa Stone and her team can help you find the property you are searching for. They are happy to assist you with buying or selling, whether it's your first home or a vacation home. Vanessa Stone Real Estate has a team of valuable agents waiting to help you. Convenient office locations in Enfield and Lebanon, New Hampshire. Check them out online at vanessastonere.com or on Facebook. Bates with another serve. Shepard to Corliss. Shepard will have to get this one over. May deals with it for the moment, but can't get it past the net. So the Cardinals stop the run. It'll be Goss back to serve. May. Now to Lupus. And it's Lucille Iby's first touch of the night. She can't get it quite over the net there. Another senior is Iby for the Royals. So a 9-7 lead for Mascoma as the Cardinals try to get back into this one. Goss with another serve. It's Lupus does a great job there as it's a bit of an awkward body position to get that one over the net, but all the same, it is a point for the Royals. As Ella Schindlinger is back to serve. Goss, Corliss, back to Goss, who's been great from close up here tonight. Shepard now, can't get it past the net, as that is a great job of Anderson and May teaming up there up close for the Royals. Schindlinger with the serve. Goss does a great job of getting to that one, but Bragg can't quite reach the second touch. So it's a 12-7 lead here in set number 3 for the Royals. And that is a chip serve almost there from Schindlinger, but it works out. Shepard going to get that one over. And it's a nice touch there from Lucille Iby, getting her first point of the night. And it's a 13-7 lead for the Royals. They try to take control here in set number 3. And an unfortunate bounce there from Schindlinger. And it will be Bragg back to serve for the Cardinals. They trail by 5. About middle of the way through here in set number 3. As Anderson will check out for Emma Zuger, the junior. And it looks good, but just couldn't quite make it over the net. That would have been tough to deal with for the Royals. And Zuger, their first action here tonight, will get the serve. It's a nice driven serve there and difficult to deal with as Bragg can't handle it. So in her first action here tonight, it is a point off the serve for Emma Zuger. Now with the 15-8 lead. So up by 7 is this Royals team here at home. Shepard, Corliss. Shepard with a nice touch there, and that sneaks in. Schindlinger couldn't quite make up the ground. So now 15-9 with Corliss going back to serve. Can the Cardinals go on a run here? To get closer in set number 3. It's a good start as that's a nice serve from Corliss. May will have to get it back over. It's a powerful hit. And dealt with again at the net. As that is where Audrey May loves to play. Great job there. As Doobie will come in. The libero there, as you can see, number 22. Anderson will get it back over. And can't quite get to it. Is Doobie. First time for either team we're seeing a libero in there. As May to Lupus, gets it back over. Corliss now. Anderson can't quite track the ball down in the air. And it'll be Audrey May's serve with a 17-10 lead here for the Royals as they look to get an early close here on set number 3. And a powerful serve there, dealt with by Corliss. And then Becker can't quite handle the second shot, so it's an 18-10 lead for the Royals. And a timeout looking to be called from the Cardinals, and they will do so. So we will step aside. It's an 18-10 lead here for the Royals over the Cardinals. You're watching the Granite State Sports Network. Back here live inside Edward P. Kehoe Gymnasium. Royals and Audrey May still with the serve. Up 18-10 in set number 3. Trying to close it out here. Bates getting vertical there and can't quite find the back corner. As the Cardinals try to inch back into this one. They trail by 7, 18-11. It's Anna Shepard, the senior, back to serve. And Lupus now. It's Opal Schindlinger, the junior, getting her first action here tonight. Couldn't quite keep that one in bounds, so 18-12. Still a 6-point lead for the Royals. Cardinals trying to claw back into set number 3. Powerful serve there, and can't deal with the power is Lucille Ivey. So it's Anna Shepard trying to take the Cardinals on a run. And that'll be too low to get over the net. So 19-13 is the lead, and just who you'd want for the Royals to serve now is Cardigan Lupus, who's been phenomenal here through the first 3 sets. Cardinals would love to get a point here early and get rid of her serve. Schindlinger. Anderson now. Ivy to Lupus. Bates hits it over. Shepard. Bragg can't deal with that one. It was a bit of a rally there, but Royals come out with the points. Now within 5 of taking a 2-1 lead. So Lupus looking for another ace. She's had multiple here tonight. Goss able to deal with that one. Anderson back to Goss, who's been phenomenal from that position. Lupus back to Bates. Able to keep that one in bounds. Goss now. Lupus, great reaction time. May able to deal with that. Lupus now. As Bates again sends this one over. Both these teams trying so hard to win the point here. May back to Bates, who can't get enough on that one. So 20-14 it will be with Cardinals back to serve, and Emma Anderson, who's been their strongest from that spot, about to send it in. Cardinals trail by 6. Trying not to let set number 3 slip away. It's a powerful serve there. Lupus now to May. Anderson. And great work at the net, but a little too much there, says the official. So Cardinals will be fortunate there to get the point. Now within 5. So Lupus couldn't quite get there in time, and now all the way back within 4, 20-16 is this Cardinals team. And again, it's Emma Anderson, who's been great from that spot. Back to serve yet again. Of course, Anderson, one of the 5 seniors for this Cardinals team, and that one's going to be a bit too far. So 21-16 is the lead for the Royals, with Jaden Bates back to serve. And that'll be a quick outing there, because that one's a bit too low. So 21-17, within 4 is this Cardinals team, not without a chance here in set number 3. Been known to go on runs here, as that's a powerful serve from Goss. Lupus, bit of a miscommunication there as Schindlinger looked to potentially go for that one, but she left it for Lucille Ivy. So 21-18. It's a good hard serve, but May able to deal with it. And a great job by Bates, knowing the location on that one, and back up with a 4-point lead, 22-18. So the Royals trying to close this one out. The Cardinals not going away easy. So Opal Schindlinger, the junior. It's a nice shallow serve. And now 23-18. Schindlinger will try to close this one out. Looking for a 2-1 advantage as this Royals team. And can't quite replicate the first serve, as that one will be just a little too short. So 23-19, the advantage for the Royals, as Bragg is back to serve. And it'll be Schindlinger for Schindlinger, as Ella, the senior, will come in for Opal, the junior. And a smart job leaving that one. And good communication there from the Royals, telling Zuger to leave it alone. And a good opportunity here, 24-19. Can the junior put the Royals on top? It's a difficult serve to deal with by the looks of it. Bragg did well. May able to get it over. Corliss now. Back to Goss. Bates. Zuger having to tip it over is Lupus, but can't quite get enough on it. So 24-20. And it is coming right down to it here in set number 3. as Corliss is back to serve. And that is a great serve there from Corliss, but phenomenally dealt with and dug out for the win in set number 3. It was a great job there by the senior and Jaden Bates, as it has been back and forth through the first 3 sets. Now taking this one 25-20 is the Royals. We'll be right back here with set number 4. You're watching the Granite State Sport Network. Barney Insurance is your #1 insurance agency in the Mascoma Valley and the greater Upper Valley of New Hampshire and Vermont. When you need home, auto, life, or business insurance and want local service from local agents that support, live, and work in your own community, there's no better choice than Barney Insurance. Call them today at 603-523-4407. Look them up on the web at www.barneyinsurance.com or like them on Facebook. Barney Insurance, your hometown insurance agent since 1885. And back here with set number 4, looking to close it out is this Royals team looking to keep themselves alive are the Stevens Cardinals. It'll be Lupus, the captain for this Royals team, to get us underway. And it was a 25-20 win in set number 3 for the Royals, who avenged that 25-19 loss in set number 2 to the Cardinals. And then originally in set number 1, it was the Royals getting off to a good 25-22 start. And we are underway. It is a strong first serve hit right at Bragg. Corliss, and then Goss will return it. It's Lupus now to May. Bates. Goss able to return, then breaking in a bit of a miscommunication there. And first points in set number 4 will be that of the Stevens Cardinals. So Shepard back for the first serve for this Cardinals team in set number 4. Bates will deal with that one. Then it's Lupus who's able to find the line. She's done so many times here tonight. And tie it up at 1. Jaden Bates, the senior, now back to serve. And just a bit low there. There was a driven serve on a line there from Bates. Corliss now for the Cardinals. And that'll be a little too wide. And so Ella Schindlinger back to serve for the first time in set number 4 here. Both teams looking to build some momentum here in set number 4. The officials just trying to make sure the score is correct. As Corliss with the first crack at that serve, having to get it all the way back in, and that'd be a difficult ask of Corliss, as Goss couldn't get an effective set there. So it's a 3-2 advantage for the Royals. Schindlinger. And almost an interesting point there from Bragg, but couldn't quite keep it in. So a 4-2 advantage for the Royals. Shepard can't find a fellow Cardinal there with that set, so back to the Royals it goes. Now a 5-2 lead. Anderson can't quite finish the job there for the Cardinals. And it's been a good start to set number 4 for Ella Schindlinger and this Royals team. And not going to be enough on that serve, so back within 3 are the Cardinals. Now Natalie Goss, the senior, to serve. And what a serve it is. That just sneaks over the line, and catching Abigail Anderson off guard. And getting a point for the Cardinals is Goss, as Anderson will come out for Isabel Schneider, another senior, number 9 for this Royals team. Bates doing a great job handling that one. Bragg couldn't find a effective return, so point number 6 here, or 7 I should say, and set number 4 for the Royals. And serving for the first time is Isabel Schneider. And can't quite find an effective technique there as Schneider, so back with the Cardinals and Madasia Van Gilder. And dealt with by Schindlinger, returned by May, and it's a great return there. She spikes it down for a point for the Royals. Now 8-5 is the lead. It's Mariah David to serve now, with the libero Doobie in the game as well, number 22. Anderson to Shepard. Doobie can't quite keep it in. It was an athletic play to save it initially, but a bit too much there for the libero to deal with. Serve from Anderson. Dealt with by David, set by Lupus, and it's tricky. It skates right over the net there and finds its way down on the Cardinals side. So a 9-6 lead for the Royals with May back to serve. Corliss to Shepard, back over to the Royals. Now Lupus, Bates having to send it over. Does so effectively as Van Gilder can't deal with that one. The junior doing all she could, but another point it is for the Royals. With Audrey May back to serve again. May, of course, the captain, getting an ace here. Doing a great job maintaining momentum for this Royals team. As Bates will check out for number 4, Lindsey Cook. Cook's second bit of action here in this match between the Royals and the Cardinals. May, another good serve there, dealt with this time by Goss. And a bit of a miscommunication and just a hard ball to read there between Shepard and Corliss. And that is going to be a timeout from the Cardinals. And we will take a quick break as well, as it is a 12-6 lead for the Royals here early in set number 4. You're watching the Granite State Sports Network. Back here live inside Edward P. Kehoe Gymnasium. So Royals with a 12-6 lead here in set number 4. They have a 2-1 lead. Audrey May putting a little too much on that one. So now 12-7. The Cardinals trail. It's Lakenbecker, number 13, a senior, back to serve for the Cardinals. And Doobie can't quite dig that one out. So it's a good first serve there from Becker. And a miscommunication maybe from the libero and Schindlinger, trying to get set up for the serve. And not going to be enough on that one on the second attempt from Becker. Good serve. It's Van Gilder, and now Goss can't quite keep that one in bounds. The correction here is our rosters aren't quite correct. Number 4 is senior Tori Howlett, not Lindsey Cook. Apologize for getting that one wrong. Another senior for the Royals. And it's a great serve yet again from the Royals. As Lucas continuing on a great game. She's had a number of aces for the captain. And a good dig there. Nice effort, but can't keep it in bounds is Corliss. Lucas, a nice serve. Becker able to deal with it for the moment. David for the Royals. And a bit too far on the hit. That'll be Cardinals back to serve. Van Gilder will check out for Anna Renee Bragg. And a little too low there from Anna Shepard. So back, and it's Tori Howlett to serve, another senior here for the Royals. And is a good serve from Howlett. And a nice dig from Howlett as well, as Schindlinger able to send this one over. And a great run of play there from the Royals. They're in command here in set number 4. Looking to close this one out. And difficult to deal with for Shepard, and it's going to be a timeout called by the Cardinals. We'll take a brief break as well, as the Royals are in command 20-9 here in set number 4. You're watching the Granite State Sports Network. Jake's Market and Deli has been serving the Upper Valley since 1997. Jake's has 10 convenient locations, including Enfield and Canyon, New Hampshire, right in the heart of the Mascoma Valley. If you're traveling throughout central New Hampshire and eastern Vermont, be sure to make Jake's Market and Deli your destination for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, fuel, just about anything you might need to keep you going. So Tori Howlett, the senior for the Royals, to maintain momentum. It's a nice serve there. Goss. And now Shepard unable to deal with it. So closing in on a win here in set number 4 in the match overall are the Royals. And can't quite keep it in bounds is Howlett. But a good couple serves before then. So 21-10 is the deficit for the Cardinals, as Alexis Corliss, the junior, is back to serve. It'd be a great comeback if they could make it. Howlett, Lupus, back to Howlett, and just a little bit too much on that one. So now, within 10 is this Cardinals team coming out of the timeout. So a good adjustment so far from Stevens. May stepping up to get that one, but a little too much on it. And again, this Cardinals team looking to go on a run, now within single digits. Corliss with the serve. David, now Lupus. Schindlinger to get it over. And just a bit out of bounds there. Too much on it from Ella Schindlinger. So 21-13. It's a deficit for the Cardinals, trying to pull their way back into set number 4. And smart play there from Mariah David to leave that one. So 22-13. They lead by 9 to the Royals. It's Ella Schindlinger trying to put away this Cardinals team. And it's a good serve, and Lake and Becker can't deal with it. So 23-13, back up to the double-digit lead for the Royals. And just needing the 2 points. Sure, Schindlinger would like to get them from her serve. It's another good serve. Shepard able to deal with it. Anderson to Goss. And a great job at the net yet again. This time Audrey May from the Royals, dominant. Just needing the 1 point. Shepard to Bragg, back to Goss, and not going away quietly as this Cardinals team is back within 10, 24-14. David with a great dig there for the win. Phenomenal play from the Royals and Mariah David, the junior, getting it done here. As that is a 25-14, the biggest win out of any set. That will close it out for the Royals. Right on the other side of this commercial break, we will have an interview with the two captains from this Royals team. So stick around. You are watching the Granite State Sports Network. Welcome back inside Edward P. Kehoe Gymnasium, joined now by the two captains for this Royals team, starting with Cardigan, Lupus and Cardigan. The serve was working great for you tonight. Was that something you focused on entering into the game? Because you had a number of aces.
What did you say? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
The serves worked great for you tonight.
Yeah, thank
was that
you.
something you focused on coming in? Because you had a number of aces.
Yeah, I always try and focus on my serves, try and get them like lower to the net so it's a bit harder to like for the other team. I always focus on float serves. That's kind of what I guess go for most of the time.
And with a challenging offseason, obviously, with COVID and everything working on, was it difficult to get the team going? I know you and Audrey May had that poster together. Your coach was talking to me about it. Was that a focus coming in just to work in as a team?
Yeah, so we had like summer practices, I guess, and that kind of like brought some of us together. And then coming in, we always like kind of do some team and like we come up with a list of things that we want to focus on for the season. So that's always something that brings us together, I think, like really well.
And it was a great job from you here tonight. Please go enjoy the win with your team.
Thank you.
Now up, Audrey May the senior here, number 6. It was a great job from you at the net tonight.
Yeah.
You had a great number of blocks, a couple of spikes. Is that something you focus on coming in because it was working really well for you?
It definitely is something I focus on. I think it's the most fun thing, definitely. I love it when it just slams down in their heads and they're not expecting it.
And this being your senior year, what is your favorite memory here on the volleyball team here for the Royals?
Oh my God, how do I choose one? I would say getting to know new people and playing with different people each year.
And with this being your final year here with the Royals, what do you think this team and the coaches around you prepared you for, especially going into the next steps of your life?
They have definitely prepared me to adjust to difficult situations, especially with the COVID this year. It was certainly a big adjustment, so yeah, that.
Audrey May, congratulations on the win. It was a great game from you and Lupus here tonight. Go enjoy the win with your team.
Thank you.
And that is going to do it here for us tonight. It was a great 3-set wins for the Royals here inside Edward